PPA, it's Heidi Allen, founder of the Positive People Army. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It is Talk About It Tuesday. And this is actually a really great day because it's conversations. Talk About It Tuesday is always about conversations we may not be having, or it's thoughts that, we do have, but we're not addressing them. And so Talk About It Tuesday today is actually like a personal thing that I'm going to talk about. So here's the thing. So I want to talk today about effort and the effort that we put into life, because every amount of effort that we put into our own life, of course, comes back tenfold. You see, there are people that, it's all about being perfect. It's all about reaching that perfect goal or whatever it is. It's never about being perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. But it is about the amount of effort that we put into things. So, and why I'm mentioning that this is a personal thing is because at the start of January, my husband decided to take on this huge challenge, and it's a steps challenge. So how many steps you take. You see, last year when he was at work, they were releasing this massive project, and so they decided to take on, a lot of the guys that were on the team, a beard challenge. So all the men on his team started growing these beards, and my husband, at the end of the challenge, his beard, like seriously, he looked like a mountain man. Thank goodness that challenge is over, and he's actually, trimmed it back, and it looks great. And the most amazing thing out of this is he discovered that he really likes wearing a beard. So now, January, they have a new project at work that they're doing. And so they've decided to do something even healthier and something that's much more inclusive, because there's a number of women that are on the project that they're doing as well. And of course, women can grow beards. So they decided to do a steps challenge. So my husband's birthday is in February, and he talked about, I think I should get one of those Fitbits, because you can track your steps just on your smartphone. Your smartphone picks it up all the time. Well, he decided, I think I'm going to go get one of those Fitbits. So I said, listen, I didn't know what to get you for your birthday. If this is something you really want, I'll get you the Fitbit. So he has the Fitbit. So he's discovering just how much he needs to walk to reach certain goals throughout the day. Well, right now he has a goal of reaching 10,000 steps. Well, I don't know if any of you out there have Fitbits or if you tried to do the step challenge, but you need to do a lot of steps to hit 10,000. So I have always been someone that, loves to work out, and I work out pretty much on a daily basis. I at least work out 5 days a week. And so I said to him, and for me, I should point out, I'm not someone that needs a buddy system to motivate myself to work out. Whereas my husband, on the other hand, this is something that he's very aware of. He definitely benefits from kind of that buddy or any sort of a challenge or any sort of competition like that. So like I said, he's got to reach this 10,000 steps a day right now. And so in the morning before he goes to work, so it's 6 a.m., about 5:45, 6 a.m., he goes for a walk, and it's almost 3 kilometers the walk. But the thing is like I mentioned, my husband isn't very much that he would motivate himself. And being that it is very cold here in Toronto, Canada right now, he has not wanted to do it. So I have realized that I need to start doing the walk with him at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, when we get back from the walk, I then still have to do my workout. So I'm doing double the workout. Well, this morning came, and like I said, it is very cold out. And if you know me at all, I detest the cold weather. I do not like to be cold whatsoever. So this morning, I could feel that, I just didn't want to go for this walk. I didn't. And we're sitting on the couch, and it's getting close to 6 o'clock. And my husband is like, so, and I'm like, yeah, we really, and he's like, if it's too cold, and I can already see it. You see, if I didn't go with him and I didn't put the effort in, the effort wasn't going to happen for my husband. He could very easily make the excuse, but I know his goal is 10,000 steps. And for him to reach the 10,000, he has to do the morning walk. And then, he's walking all over at work. He doesn't even take the elevator anymore. He's constantly going up and down the steps. Yesterday, he did something like 21 flights of stairs. And then when he comes home at night, he gets off a stop before our stop on the subway, which means that then he does an extra 1,000 steps on his way home. This is how he has finally figured out he can reach the 10,000. So I was sitting there, and I have to tell you, I just didn't want to go. I was like so tired. I knew it was cold. I knew I'd have to get back and still do my workout at like 7:30. And so I was like, but I got up. Because that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's about the effort that we put into our life. If we don't put that effort in, nothing is going to change. Nothing will transform. Nothing will shift in our life for the better. For my husband, this effort is everything right now. Like he realizes the health benefits that are coming with this. And so the effort needs to happen. And it's for every single part of your life. If you want to change, you gotta change. You've gotta put the effort in to transform it. So what are the simple things that you can do? I'm not telling you all to get up and go for a walk at 6 a.m. in the morning, because believe me, I don't even want to do it, but I'm putting the effort in. But what I want to say is there are simple things, because in a lot of ways, the change, the transformation that you want in your life is positivity. You want happiness. You want these things to exist in your life. So how do you do this? I'm going to give you 3 simple things to implement into your life starting today. Number 1, gratitude. Can I tell you, when I was out on that walk today, and the moment I stepped outside and the wind was in my face, and like I said, I detest the cold. And I was so cold, and I could feel my whole attitude shifting to something that was negative. I could feel myself starting to become miserable that I had to do this walk because I didn't want to do the walk. It's not my challenge. Why am I doing this walk? This is ridiculous. I could be having a second cup of coffee on the couch right now. But what I did is I implemented gratitude. And as I walked, I was mouthing, I am grateful that my husband is doing this incredible challenge and we are doing it together. We're out with our little dog. We have our little dog, Haley, with us. Abby doesn't get up that early. Haley was out with us, and I was like, I am so grateful for my dog. I'm so grateful for this beautiful morning. I am so grateful that I have the health and capacity to even do this walk. I am grateful for, and I kept saying it over and over and over. And I'm telling you, within 10 minutes of walking, my entire attitude shifted. It shifted. Gratitude will do that. It will bring happiness into your life. Saying it or writing it. Writing it in your journal. Guys, I'm telling you, this effort, making that effort to realize what you are grateful for will shift your perspective to a happier perspective. I just proved it to you. It literally happened to me this morning. I was getting into such a foul mood because I was out there and it was cold. And I shifted it to a place of gratitude and happiness. So that is the first thing you can do. The second thing I want you guys to try on is, for every step back, take 2 steps forward. And what that means is, first of all, we're all human. I just admitted it. I'm out on my walk. I can feel myself shifting to a miserable state of mind because I didn't want to be out in the cold. That was a moment of negativity. I allowed negative thoughts to happen in my brain. For every negative thought, for every excuse you make, for every moment you have judgment, whatever it is in your life, have 2 positive thoughts. Say 2 things you're grateful for. Say 2 positive things about what is happening around you. The worst one that we do for ourselves is we beat ourselves up. Like we talk about like the way we feel. It's like, I'm too fat. I'm lazy. We say all these awful derogatory words about ourselves. The moment you say one, you've got to say 2 amazing things about yourself. So for every step you take back, take 2 steps forward. I'm telling you guys, it works. It really does. You get to work and everyone starts complaining, and then you complain to fit in, because in society, this seems to be a popular thing that we do. The moment that negative thing comes out of your mouth, which is, oh my God, traffic was awful today. That is a negative moment. You are bringing negativity into your life. Give 2 thoughts about what was great about your drive. I heard my favorite song on the radio. I love that. I'm so grateful I heard that. I enjoyed my second cup of coffee in my to-go mug that my family bought me for Christmas. I am so grateful for that. There are 2. So exit out with 2. Last thing I want to talk about is your posture. There's so much talk about our posture. When I heard an incredible speaker last week talk about this. And if you were to see someone that is sad, you don't even have to talk to them to know that they are. You can tell by their posture. You can tell because their shoulders are slumped forward, their head's probably down, their mouth is turned upside down, which is now frowning. You can just tell. You can tell by the creases on their face. You can tell by the way they're holding their hands. Whatever it is, that's their posture. That does not help your effort in any way to be a positive person. So I want you guys to start paying attention to your posture. Stand up straight. Put your shoulders back. I did this on my walk today because I could feel myself slumping forward because I was getting miserable because it was so cold out and I didn't want to do the walk. And I stopped myself. And as I started saying the things I was grateful for, I stood up straight. I walked straighter. I put my shoulders back. I actually started swinging my arms in an exaggerated way because that feels funny. Change your posture. Bring that effort even into the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you walk, the way you address people, whatever it is. Bring that positive posture into whatever you're doing. Guys, it's all about your effort. Talk About It Tuesday today is your effort. And what effort are you showing up with in your life? Are you slumped over? Are you having all the negative thoughts? Are you beating yourself up? Are you wishing things could be different? You can do it. It's your choice. It's your effort. Bring it on. Positivity at its finest, PPA. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all for joining me for Talk About It Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You know it's one of my favorite days, Positive Word Wednesday. I always share a story. It's story time tomorrow. I'll see you guys back here around 9:30 live. Have a fabulous day. Drop me a message in the comments. Tell me the effort that you're putting into your day today. Bye, guys.